Hi guys, my name is Rosa and I have no self-control. Two things. First thing, I have been on a no-buy since early January. So I purchased nothing except one foundation which I then returned because I wanted to use up a bunch of stuff that I had, and I also kind of wanted to avoid a lot of the hype that comes along with product. I kind of just wanted to calm down a little bit and not buy too much. So that's the first thing. The second thing was, it was my birthday in March. So I actually bought nothing from, like I said, except that one foundation, which you can see a review of, and I'll leave a link down below. It didn't go well. But I didn't buy anything from early January when we were in Hawaii till just after my birthday. So I did a whole like treat yourself order where I broke my no-buy and I bought a whole bunch of stuff that I was really interested in, and some of that stuff will be reviewed on the channel, but a lot of it is just stuff that I really wanted to try out. So this is a I broke my no-buy / haul video. So I spent my money in 3 different places. First of all, I went to Mecca and I spent some money there, although I still do have a voucher for there, so there might be one more thing coming. Secondly, I went online to Beautylish and I made quite a large order there. And thirdly, I went onto Cult Beauty and I bought some stuff there. So those packages arrived last week, and I have held onto them and not opened them, so I could open them online for you or on camera for you and show you everything that I bought. And hopefully everything's come like unsmashed and unbroken, because I'm really upset if it's sat here for a week broken. Okay, so if you are a nosy Parker and you want to see what I bought and what I broke my no-buy with, then stay tuned. Okay, so the stuff that I bought from Mecca Maxima I've already shared with you on Instagram. The first thing was this. It's the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. So it is a primer / moisturizer type product. I've been using it quite often. It's a very thick and emollient product, and it feels a lot less like a primer than it does actually just feel like a moisturizer. It smells really good, but I still haven't formed, like, I have a first impression which is quite nice, but it's not the most primary of products. I feel like this is going to be something that I really reach for when it gets cold and I get dry, but I will still at some point review this. Also from Mecca, the other thing that I purchased, which I am absolutely obsessed with, and it did feature in my March favorites, is this. This is one of the This is one of the Magnificent Metals, and it is in the shade Wanderlust. And the reason why I love it is because it has that beautiful pink and gold shift, and so I'm totally obsessed. Okay, so this is from Cult Beauty. I originally was going to buy everything from Beautylish, but because of, like, Cult Beauty is UK based, so that ended up, some of the items ended up a little bit cheaper. So they didn't have everything I wanted on. Anyway, you'll see what I mean. I really love that Cult Beauty's packaging is not too bulky, and also very well bubble wrapped. I have to hurry this up because my light is fading. I wanted to do this with natural light today, just keep it cash. I haven't set up the light or anything like that. We're just doing things super cash and super quickly. And I kind of like the way I look better with natural light than with the ring light anyway. So great packaging here. This is basically my birthday presents to myself. And if I'm honest with you, I've kind of forgotten some of the stuff I purchased. Oh, now I remember. Okay. So, this is a cult product that I've wanted to get my hands on for a really long time. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow. I have the cream version, which is quite nice, but I really want the original, I did want the original powder version, so I did purchase it for myself. Look how beautiful the packaging is, like Charlotte Tilbury, really. Look. So we have a really beautiful subtle contour shade and then a lovely highlight shade, and it smells really good too, and it's just so drool worthy. I can't wait to use this. And it just feels so like film starish. Now I picked this up because I really wanted it, even though now it's just become available in Australia. I picked up the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Vanilla Quartz, but here it is here. It's really beautiful. I love these skin perfectors. There may be something else very similar in my other package, but you couldn't actually get this shade of Skin Perfector on Beautylish, I don't think. Just swatching it, it's actually one of their softest And I'm not sure if you can see that, but it's really beautiful to the naked eye. Next we have my bigger order, which is from Beautylish. And I love the Beautylish wrap things up. I think that's so cool. Alright, so first item feels like 2 tubes, but I don't actually remember buying anything in a tube. Seriously, I don't remember buying anything in a tube. Is this even my order? This is really weird. I got 2 of the RCMA, but I didn't order them. What? I'm going to open up everything else and maybe this isn't my order. This is really weird. Alright, I got the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector, the Parisian Lights one. And this, again, this week just launched in Sephora Australia, so I could have picked it up there. I'm really interested to see how this compares with the Rose Quartz, which I had a friend from the US get for me because it wasn't available in Australia. And now it's just been released or announced as part of the full line. And so I paid almost double for it. But anyway, this is the Parisian Lights shade. It'd be interesting to see how it compares to Rose Quartz, like I said. It looks like it's a little warmer than Rose Quartz, but I will, in like full sunlight, do a swatch so that we can have a look at that. But I'm just completely obsessed with their colours and with their finishes, and you know what, I don't need to explain myself. Alright, next, I think I know what this one is. Yes, okay. So, again, I'm not going to give you a backstory. I just really, really wanted this, and I love the colours, and I just thought that it was something that I really wanted to add to my collection. I recently added something else, like another item from this brand, to my collection, and I've really, really been enjoying it. So I just thought I would treat myself with this as well. And this is the Viseart Triste palette. One of my great regrets is that I didn't go to like the Viseart, like one of the stores or something like that, when I was in Paris last year, because I think that'd be awesome. But here we are, that's the palette. Oh, that's really cool. Does it come off? Yeah, it does. That's cool because it has the colours printed on the protective sheet. And you can keep it in there. That's actually quite, I like that you can take it off, but you can actually put it back in and it stays. But there's some really beautiful shades there. I know that you will know that I'll have my eye on those pink shades. This just looks like it was a palette made for me. Really like the packaging too. It's like no nonsense, but it's sturdy and it's, yeah. We're almost at the end. There's one little parcel left and I know what it should be. It's getting really warm in here. Have you seen any really good eye makeup tutorials lately? If you have, can you tag them, like can you list them down below? Because I'm really after some really like nice, pretty, warm, but pinky like eye tutorials. Maybe something I can use with that palette and what you're gonna see next. Alright, of course, it's the Anastasia I'm Rosa highlighter. It's just, I mean, how could I not? Look how beautiful it is. Did Rosa just make an order for 3 separate highlighters? Yes, she did. I'm going to do some sort of comparison post or something, having a look at this next to a whole bunch of other kind of goldy highlighters that I have. I really like Amra and I like Anastasia, and I think this is just the perfect pairing for a highlighter. I don't even make excuses anymore. It was my birthday. And then lastly is the Soft Glam. I think I'm the last person on earth to get it. But yeah, I like the look of it and I'm gonna have a play with it. I skipped out on the last 2 palettes. So the last one that I actually got was the Mon Renaissance. And Mon Renaissance I really like, but it's not my favorite palette ever. This one here I feel like is a lot more like work appropriate and stuff for me. Oh my gosh, I just stuck my finger in Sultry and it's so soft. Wowzers. Okay, so I can't wait to start playing with this one. As I did say before, if you've seen some really nice soft wearable eye looks with this palette, then can you leave them down below or tell me who they belong to so I can check them out? I've kind of forgotten how soft her shadows are. This tempera's kind of gotten everywhere. Yeah, so that's the last thing in the Beautylish haul. One thing I have to say that I don't love about this palette is the colour. Like, I just feel like I would have loved another pink, but maybe I'm just being a spoiled brat. I would have liked like maybe a lighter pink or even like a peachy pink. I don't love this, I don't know what it is, this caramel colour. I'm not a big fan, but it doesn't matter. I am really happy that everything came in one piece. I'm always so worried with especially powder products arriving in one piece, but Beautylish and Cult Beauty do a great job at packaging up their products. Yeah, so that is my broke my no buy / my birthday haul. I have to say, I actually really kind of in one way enjoyed being on the no buy. Like, the spending ban wasn't as stressful as I thought it was going to be. It actually just made me kind of take stock of what I already had, and when I saw something I really liked, I'm like, oh, that's beautiful, but I've got this already, which is almost the same. Obviously it didn't stop me from going crazy on my birthday, but you know what, it is once a year and you should treat yourself. I think I'm going to start being a little bit more like, I was going to say discriminatory, that's not the word, but I think I'm going to pick and choose what I want a lot more from now on. I'm not going to just buy things just to review, which I have been doing for a long time. I do get sent stuff from time to time, but a lot of what you see is stuff that I've purchased. I don't want you to be under any kind of illusion that everything yeah, it's not the case. I actually get a lot less stuff now than I used to, which is, I think the beauty game has changed, and I think there are so many more influencers out there now, or beauty bloggers out there. I don't like that word influencer, but yeah, I do actually get a lot less stuff than you might think and than I used to get, which is not a complaint. It's just the way it is. There's only so many samples and there's so many people doing stuff, and that's it. Okay, so that's it. That's my haul. I'm really happy with everything I got. I can't wait to play with everything. I think I've said that like 100 times. Thank you again to all of those people who stopped by Instagram or Facebook and said happy birthday on the day. Thank you to you guys for watching this video, and as usual, thank you so much for coming and spending a little bit of time with me in my little corner of the internet. I'll catch you next time. Bye.